Morning folks. You see what it says here, look. This is really fascinating. So, the body of a British unknown warrior arrived on platform 8 at 8:32 p.m. on the 10th of November 1920 and lay there overnight before interment at Westminster Abbey on the 11th of November 1920. Came from the Western Front, and apparently this is platform 8, so his body stayed there overnight on platform 8, man. That's amazing, isn't it? Like, fascinating little fact. Like, do you know what I mean? That somewhere on that platform, that soldier's body laid there all night. Wow, amazing. So, look, this is my little coffee shop. Well, it's not the one where I work, obviously, but what I mean is, this is where I get my coffee from. So, yeah, I come here every morning, get my Costas. So, yeah, this is Victoria train station, by the way, for the people that are not familiar. So, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, a couple of little bits of news. So I've got a week off, starting from not this Friday, starting from next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so the 20th to the 30th I've got essentially a week off. So because apparently I've got three weeks holiday due. My boss was mentioning it to me yesterday. I had no idea, to be quite honest. I had no idea. So that's really cool, because that means that if I've got a week off, hopefully I can get to go somewhere, innit? You know what I mean? I can go somewhere and do a proper vlog and stuff, and instead of all these morning vlogs and, do you know what I mean, and what have you, and go somewhere interesting or whatever. Maybe even do an overnight, proper overnight this time. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'll plan it out better. In fact, I was thinking I might do a 3 AM challenge overnight at that hospital at Radlett. You know, that hospital went to all that time back. So I'm thinking I might do that. So prepare myself and prepare for that one. I think, yeah, that might be an interesting thing. So anyway, I've got a week off, which is really, really cool. There was something else, and now it completely escapes me as usual. Yeah, no, I could have sworn there was something else, but now it completely escapes me, and I can't remember what it is. Anyway, so yeah, so from next week, so not this Friday, like I said, but next Friday. From then I've got a week off, so that's going to be cool. Thank God for that, eh? I can have a bit of a break. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, nobody's mentioned about my beard yet. What do you think, guys? What do you reckon? Does it suit me? Some of the people in my shop say it suits me. They quite like it. I wonder. At the moment, I just, you know, the thing is, same to you. I think at the moment I'm just going to let it grow. And well, mind you, I did this last time. I don't know if you guys, I can't even remember if I filmed myself when I had my beard or not. I can't remember if I did. But I thought, you know, last time I let it grow for a little while, but inevitably it starts to get really irritating, and I start feeling really, really scruffy with it. So I don't know, we'll kind of see how it goes, really. You know, just play it by ear as usual. Right. So yeah, there was something else I wanted to mention. It's gone right out of my head. I can't remember what the heck it was, to be quite honest. There was something. Anyway, so yeah. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there for now, folks. I'll just wait for this coffee shop to open, because they're not open yet. They don't open till 6. So once they've opened, grab my coffee, and we'll go for a wander towards my shop. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'll leave it there for now, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So I was just walking down, drinking my coffee, smoking my fag, and as I was walking down the road I just started thinking about, you know, because I was doing the anger group yesterday as well. Of course that's a picture of me. That's a picture of me when I was homeless. I mean, wow, I don't know how clearly you can actually see that actually, because it's still dark out here, and the pictures, it's a photocopy of a photograph essentially. But yeah, so like I said, I mean basically that was me. That's exactly what I looked like. I was the stereotypical image of the tramp. Yeah, so anyway, as I was walking along and I was thinking to myself, you know what, it's really fascinating that I start thinking about that in this very same spot that I did that other video about possibly doing a documentary. Well, I say documentary, I mean, you know, my little version of one, if you like. A little pub as well. You know, it's funny as well when I was walking past that, right, especially in the winter time and stuff like that, and you see little places like that, and it doesn't have to be a pub, but you know, just something that's like looks really cozy, warm and quaint, do you know what I mean? And sort of like got me thinking as I was walking down, and I was walking past it, and I was thinking to myself, do you know, it's funny because like in winter time, particularly in the winter, it's like I used to walk past places like that and I used to see them and they used to look so warm and inviting and so snug, and you know what I mean, and I used to think to myself, I wish I could go in there, do you know, because you know, obviously when you're out on the street and you're homeless, do you know what I mean, and you look like that, do you know what I mean, it's like, well, for one, the chances are you're not going to get let in looking like that anyway, and of course my clothes would be really smelly and stinky, do you know what I mean, it's like flipping heck, you know, it's like my clothes could have walked off on their own. I'd worn them that long. In fact, they'd become almost part of my skin. I know that sounds pretty gross, I know, but that's the reality of it, do you know what I mean? The reality of the situation was that, you know, I was just, like I said, you know, it was just stinky and what have you. But you know, like I said, I'd see places like that, and you know, and it was even more, what's them, at Christmas time, do you know what I mean? And I'd walk past, aha! I've just reminded myself of what the other thing was. Yeah, so, yeah, as I was walking, you know, past houses and homes, you know what I mean, Christmas time particularly. Sorry, we're going to go into the dark a minute, because I want to walk this way rather than stand on that corner. So you're not going to be able to see me right now. Oh no, it's in the dark, I don't have a camera light. For God's sake. Oh, look how ridiculous that is. Oh man. Sorry folks, I would have to, hang on, wait, there's some lights on the other side of the road. Oh man, in the middle of the flipping city, man, and it's like pitch black. You might as well be in the countryside. Flipping heck. Can we have some street lights, please? God blimey, Charlie. Right, anyway, I'll get on this side because there's some street lights over here at least. That's better. Oh, my arm's aching me now. Oh, hang on, wait. I just have to put my coffee down for a second. Oh man, see, that's why I have to keep swapping my hands over. Because after a while, your hand's sticking out in front of you like that, it starts to ache. Oh, flipping heck, I can't remember what I was saying now. What was it? What the heck was I just talking about? Oh, it's too early in the morning. Oh, for God's sake, I completely forgotten what I was talking about. Oh yeah. So, you know, walking past like houses at night time, Christmas time particularly, and like you'd be walking in a suburban area or something or whatever, and you sort of like see into somebody's living room because they obviously at that point they haven't closed the curtains, whatever. And it's all lit up or whatever, or it's lit up with like subdued lighting or whatever, and you see the Christmas tree and what have you, and you see people in there, and oh man, do you know, it was like, you know, I walked past those places and God, it was heartbreaking, you know, it was really heartbreaking, because, you know, you'd be like, oh, wow, why can't that be me, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, but yes, so to bring myself back to what the other thing was that in the station that I was trying to remember is, and I've already posted it on my Facebook and Twitter page, and I'm going to put a link to it in the description of this video as well, actually. So the Crisis at Christmas volunteer application thing is now online. It's on their website. So I've put down for 5 shifts this year, and they're all going to be afternoon shifts this time. I'm not going to chop and change like I did last time. Last couple of years I've done it, I was doing like afternoon, morning, nighttime shifts, and I was chopping and changing between them, and I realised it just got too much. Do you know what I mean? It was just, so I'm going to stick with just afternoon shifts this time. So I'll put down for 5 shifts, so it's 40 hours. And like I say, I'll put a link in the description, and I'm doing my usual place, the gate. I do that every time. I have done for the last 5 years. This will be my 5th year doing the gate, yeah, it's in the same place as well as last year. But anyway, so yeah, the thing is that like I say, I'll put a link in the description, so for any of my subscribers, if you want to, if you're interested, and if you feel you've got the time, and if you feel the inclination to, I'll put the link in the description, and if you guys want to, you can volunteer as well. And in fact, that would be rather interesting if there's any of my subscribers who live in London and who fancy a little stint at doing a voluntary thing at Crisis this year. If you put down for the gate, then an afternoon shift, we might be able to meet up, and I'll be able to meet one of my meet some of my subscribers if you guys want to, you know, and I'll sort of like, and especially if it's your first time ever doing it, sort of thing, and then obviously, you know, I can sort of show you the ropes, as it were, and blah blah blah. So at least you'll be going with somebody that you kind of vicariously know, and somebody that's done it before, sort of thing. So, but anyway, like I said, it's just an idea, and it's just a suggestion, and if you guys want to, any of you guys want to volunteer, and like I said, you know, obviously you don't have to do the gate, do any of them. There's usually about 10 hostels, or, well, sorry, centres. They're not all hostels, all day, sorry, some are day centres, so they're only open during the day, and some are where they sleep. The one I do is where they sleep, so it's sort of residential, if you like, kind of set up. But anyway, so like I said, if any of you guys fancy having a go, then yeah, the link will be in the description. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now. I don't know if there's going to be another part to this video or not. We'll see later. But for now, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. Okay folks, end of shift, time to go home. So yeah, my boss came up with this really funny idea. I don't know if he means it, I think he does though, because I'm growing my beard, and because it's coming up to Christmas, he suggested that they're going to get a Santa suit. And if I grow my beard really thick, which it will grow like that, it will. It doesn't take that long either. So by sort of December-ish, should have a fairly big, thick growth. And okay, it's not completely white, I grant you. But he reckons he's going to get me a Santa suit, and I'm going to sit at certain times in the thing and give away free coffees or something, or free croissants or something. So that's going to be funny, man. That's going to be hilarious.
Due to a signal failure, there are severe delays on the district line.
Yeah, so there's supposed to be a tube strike tomorrow, by the way. Although I think it's been cancelled, but I'm not sure. But yeah, oh man, imagine me in a Santa suit. Yeah.